Good morning from the Austria National Day. I'm walking today in front of the Austrian Parliament. It's an open day, open house, open door, you could say, like the open door of NATO, obviously for Austria. And we're always waiting, and we have soldiers here. The soldiers I see here, they're on the parade ground more than in the battlefield, and they are not really contributing to European security. In Kosovo, we just removed 100 soldiers when the Serbs started their terror attack. So when something gets going, we remove, and the British move in. To Ukraine, we didn't deliver anything. And NATO debate, there is not a single parliamentarian in Austrian parliament, not a single one, which says a good word even about NATO being the union of European security and the defense alliance of free Europe, which NATO is. And not a single one stood up yesterday and said something nice about NATO. Not a single one. There were some, like Brandstätter and others, who said some positive things, a little bit, but the SPÖ really hates NATO, and the FPÖ, the Russian party, is with Russia. So they want to dissolve it if they could, and they have put a special session yesterday, and it's quite outrageous. How bad Austria is today, is how far away from European reality and European necessity in 1.5 years of war. We are now in October 2023. We have war since February 22, and Austria is still cocooning in neutrality. And the spokesperson of the Austrian government for this session, the State Secretary Blackholm, she said, neutrality is our highest public good. You cannot believe that. It was outrageous. It's not freedom, it's not human rights, it's not democracy, but neutrality. And that's a concept which was invented by Stalin in 1950. He had lost the Korea War in 1952, and then he pushed very hard for neutralization of Sweden, Yugoslavia, all the countries, and of course Germany was the big prize. He didn't succeed because of Adenauer. He went almost berserk and he succeeded in Austria. It was okay back then. I explained many times already that neutrality back then was okay, but in reality, when you look around, it was, of course, with 1995, when we joined the European Union 40 years later, it was obsolete, because of course we are a union of defense as well, and of security and of solidarity, and you have to go into that direction. And I will show you how entrenched, and that's the problem, how entrenched neutrality is in this country. You have a lot of people signing up for neutrality, which is already the constitutional reality. So what else to change? But they want to defend it because we have a lot of extreme right-wing and extreme left-wing people. This is exactly some left-wing, neutral, independent, as if we would lose our independence if we would give up. This is the total disaster. Yes, and we have a lot of this total disaster here in Austria. Unfortunately, the tragic is that we don't have any parliamentarian standing up for the West. Maybe one or two. But my biggest disappointment is NEOS, and I really am finished with them as well. This softies is a disaster. So I'm now entering the place of heroes here, the Heldenplatz, and I will show you also the facilities here and some of that things. But please, wherever you are in the world, support Austria joining NATO, or isolate Austria, because we are a complete disaster country of unprecedented, nonsensical political elite, which is a tragedy. More to come. Happy National Day from Austria. Bye.